Good Friday morning to you. As we come to the end of this week, we've been looking at the presence of God, knowing that He is real in our lives, and specifically looking at the Old Testament and looking at what David wrote in Psalm 19:1. He talks about the manifestation of God being ever so close to him. In the Old Testament, we see time and time again the presence of God has made himself aware in humans' lives through like the rising of the sun, the setting of the sun, a thunderstorm, a rain, the voice of God whenever one was praying in the temple, and also to the manifestation that when a person feels that inner tug, that they know that it's begun, the shadow of a doubt that God is leading, like when Gideon put God to the test about the fleece, about the dew on the fleece, and then having dew on the fleece, but everywhere else. And the testing of God, we human beings need something real that we can kind of touch and feel and know. But the presence of God in Psalm 19:1, David talks about the presence of God's essence is poured out upon him in the creation of the world. You see, we look around in our world and we see that God is at work, the handiwork of God. Not just that He breathed life into existence, as we looked on Monday, when He said, let there be light, let there be life, and He created by saying things. And we learned that our God is a God of being. He is a God of life. Consequently, when we take a look at our lives, can you not see that God is at work in your life every day, manifesting the blessing that God gives to us through our food, our children, our grandchildren, our family members, our friends, our co-workers? If we would just slow down and realize that God is at work every day. There's a big word called a theophany. A theophany. It means thea means God. Ophany means in it, presence. It's like when God spoke to Moses in the burning bush. And God said, I am who I am. He has created the essence of presence, the essence of listening, the essence of knowing, and then the essence of being. Those are the God qualities that reminds us we will live forever. Forever. I want you to be blessed on this Friday, knowing that God's presence not only was there for David, but is also there for you and me as we walk in this Friday together. One of the ways that we often need to be reminded of His presence is through the beauty of creation. I want you to observe something in this world today before you put your head on the pillow tonight. I want you to observe something outside, inside, and look at the wonderment of createdness. We didn't create this ourselves. It was here for us because God preceded us. He knew what you and I would need. And even in our world, I'd like for you to perceive the holiness of God surrounds us in simple ways every day. Pray with me, please. Father, remind us today of your love. Guide us with your care and watch over us with your wonderful grace. Thank you for this Friday, and we walk with you in it. Amen. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you on Monday.